Hi everyone, Mr. Childs, the Music Service, and today's lesson we're going to look at Unit 3 for our ukulele. In this lesson we are going to learn about chords. Now some people may have heard the word chord before in music. It means to play more than one note at the same time, and this applies to all instruments, and on our ukulele we'd basically be playing more than one string at the same time. So the first chord that we're going to learn today is a C chord. And it actually uses a note that we've already learnt in previous units. It uses this on note or the C note on the bottom string of our ukulele. So it would be best to play this note with your third finger, but if you do feel more comfortable using your second or your first, that's fine as well. So we'd apply our third finger to the third space on the bottom string closest to the floor, the C note, and we're going to strum all of the strings from the top to the bottom. And you can use your thumb or the back of your first finger. So thumb or the back of your first finger, and we'd strum down like that, and we get that sound, and that's a C chord. One good thing to remember when we're playing chords is to try and keep all of your joints bent in your fingers. So it's like a bird's foot, a claw. And the reason is so we can get on our fingertips. So we always remain on our fingertips if we keep all of them joints bent outwards. What we don't want is for them to go inwards like that. So if you find your joint going inwards, then we need to think and take his hand off and re-alter that so the joint's always going outwards like that. So once we've got that third space, we apply pressure, push down, and like we've just done, we strum all of the strings. And that's a C chord. So the next chord that we're going to learn today, and you're going to have some time to practice these in a little while. So the next chord that we're going to learn is a C7 chord. And for this chord we will put our first finger again on the bottom string, and we'd push down on the first space this time. And once again we play all of the strings. And we get that sound. If you feel more comfortable again playing that first space with your second or your third finger, you can do so, but it would be best to try and get it with your first finger if possible. So we push down, got my thumb behind the neck, pushing against the neck as well, and all my joints are bent, and I would strum down from the top, and I get a C7 chord. So they're the two chords that we've learned so far. Third space on the bottom string, C chord. First space on the bottom string, C7 chord. So the final chord that we're going to look at today is an A minor chord. Now for an A minor chord we would push down our second finger on the second space on the string closest to us this time. So that's the top string, the one that's closest to you, and we push down on the second space with our second finger. Remembering again, all the joints are bent, so I can get on my fingertip, and I would strum all of the strings again. And I get this different sound this time. So the three chords that we've learnt so far today: a C chord, a C7 chord, and an A minor chord. So I'd like you to have a go at practicing through those chords, and when you feel comfortable with them, please come back to this video and we shall try playing some very basic rhythms with them. So to start off with, the sequence of chords is on screen now. So we're going to play a C chord, a C7 chord, an A minor chord, and then return to the C, the starting chord. And to start off with, all we're going to do is play tar beat. So we're going to play it on the pulse, and we're going to strum 4 times on each chord. So we're strumming on the pulse, and it would go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C7, A minor, back to C. So now, once we're comfortable playing those chords in that order, let's try altering the rhythm a little bit. And we're going to try this rhythm, which is ta, ta, te, te, ta. So notice how the third beat has 2 quicker strums in that beat. So have a go at playing along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. So now we're going to learn a song, and the song that we're going to learn is quite a classic rock song, and it's called We Will Rock You by the band Queen. Now some people may have heard this song before, but if you haven't, please have a look on YouTube and have a listen to this song. You'll notice there is an infamous rhythm on the beginning that starts the song, which goes like this: tay tay ta, tay tay ta, tay tay ta, tay tay ta, and that goes all the way through this song. So this song only uses one chord all the way through, and the chord that we're going to use is the A minor chord. And if you remember rightly, that's the second space on the string closest to you. Keep our joints bent, and we strum all the strings. And we're going to apply the rhythm that we can hear in We Will Rock You to this chord, and we're going to play that all the way through the song. So the rhythm is tay tay ta, tay tay ta. So it will go like this. So once we're comfortable playing that, we're going to try learning the words. And once you've learnt the words, we're going to try putting the two together. And once you've done that, if you come back to this video, and then we'll have a go at singing and playing together. So before we start singing on this song, I will go around the intro, tay tay ta, and I'll do that 4 times before we start singing. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you some peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, somebody better put you back into your place, singing we will rock you. Singing we will rock you. So well done. Now in some of the verses in that song, the words are quite difficult to fit in to the song, especially while you're playing it as well. So the first verse is probably the most easiest, so if you're comfortable with that, then try having a go at just repeating that third verse and then move on and try the next verses. So well done everybody today. Just to recap, we've learned a C chord, a C7 chord and an A minor chord. And I look forward to seeing you all soon in lesson.